The idea that we are currently creating our future sunk in like in a real way the other day. That everything you are doing today creates your future, whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, whether you created a future for yourself that you're not happy with. It's like phew, mind-blowing. Because it's a fact. Because the only thing that exists is you. And like DG Mindset says, it's not mind over matter, it's mind creates matter. So it's very important what you're putting out into the quantum field, which is the actual field where the coordinates are being created to show you in your future. And there's like a time lapse there. So it's like sometimes, yeah, from today to tomorrow, but sometimes there's a time lapse and you don't realize that you put something into the quantum field and it shows up like later, and how it shows up, unless you're very specific, could be like random, you know? Like you can say, I am healed. Let's say you have dis-ease in your body, and you manifest like, I am healed, my body's complete, you know, and all of those affirmations that you could do. And then the quantum field delivers, and you really never know how it's going to deliver. And it might actually deliver by causing more dis-ease in your body that forces you to then pay more attention to it so that you can heal it. That's just one example. Another example is that like we have an internal robot that's constantly, it's programmed into your mind. It's almost like when you go buy a car, it comes with options like the basic package, upgraded packages, whatever. So our internal robot is programmed with different options depending on your childhood and your life lessons and all that stuff. So if you're not happy with the way your life is, then it's up to you to go inward and figure out how to reprogram your mind and your robot. Just like sometimes you drive home and you're like, shit, I don't even remember how I drove here. It's because you have a lot of things that are already on autopilot. And the way you talk to yourself is sometimes automatic. Like I was meditating the other day and I was being shown like visions of my childhood, and I was trying to create a story around it and attach myself to like a story around that vision. And I would say to myself, no, Barbie, don't attach yourself. Just watch it and let it flow. You know, non-attachment. Don't create a story. Every time you create a story and you attach yourself to something, it's literally something that you need to detach yourself from in the future, because there's infinite possibilities, because your perception creates your reality now, but your perception could be different later. So it's just better to not attach yourself to anything and just be the observer and just watch without attaching yourself. But anyway, I realized how I was actually talking to myself, which is very robotic and rude. Like, no, don't do that. Yes, do this. No, don't do. And I realized like that is part of my internal program that I need to change. I need to be more gracious with myself. I need to be more loving with myself. I need to say I'm proud of you to myself. I love you. You're beautiful. You have a beautiful body. all of these things, instead of being like, yes, do this, no, don't do that. Well, that was horrible. Or, and I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's an autoimmune disease. An autoimmune disease is your body rejecting itself. And it starts from your programming in your head. And I was like, what does that even mean? And then I realized, oh my God. An autoimmune disease, if it's your body rejecting itself, it starts with sound, vibration, with your words. Even if you don't say them out loud, they're in your unconscious programming. And that's why so many people have dis-ease in their body right now. I feel like. Not to mention that I think that we're watching a lot of stuff about how to heal your body and preparing for our bodies to be sick. And in essence, we're getting freaking sick. That's for another story. So I wanted to share that with you. Because I think that it's very important for us to realize how we're talking to ourselves. And also there's another layer, which is really hard to understand for some people if you haven't been working on yourselves yet. Trust me, you're going to have a sacred wound someday that you will. I think it's just part of our evolution. That everything we see about someone else that we like is a remembrance of ourselves. And everything we see about someone else that we don't like is also a remembrance about ourselves and something that we don't like. And so even when you see someone else that pisses you off or does something, that's a moment to say, this person is a representation of myself, so let me just honor that about myself and be gracious with myself and love myself and accept myself, every part of myself, even the parts I don't want to associate with, even the parts that I want to put to the side and be like, but it's we have to love every part of ourselves, And everybody around us is just a mirror reflecting back to ourselves. So even that is so important. It could be the funniest thing. I'll be walking in South Beach on the boardwalk and I'll be walking towards someone and someone's walking right towards me. And I'm like, oh, is this person going to move? Should I move? What do I do? And I just move first. And I can't help but to be like, hush, move out of the way. You fucking move, But then I'm realizing, it's just me. It's just me. It's just this person's mirroring myself back. It's crazy. And I saw another example the other day. I think it was on Gaia, the channel Gaia. I think it was on the Bashar, Danny Anka's video, I think. I'm not sure. But it was just saying how when you look in a mirror, the mirror reflects exactly what you're showing it, right? So if you're looking at the mirror and it's going to show you that. If you smile, the mirror is going to smile back. But never is the mirror going to smile first. If you're looking at the mirror like this, it's not going to smile first. So you have to change first from within. And then the world around you is going to change. That's the point. It's the mirror is basically everything around you. So, I wanted to share that with you guys too, because I know this is a lot of things that could be broken down into a lot of different posts. But I was inspired to say this right here, right now, all in one. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, evening, week, year, month, life, in abundance, with love. You are love. You are light. Don't forget that. Close your eyes. Look within. You have all the answers right here. Sit in silence and ask yourself whatever it is you want to know. And your higher self will tell you. It's all right here. All within. I love you. Mwah. Bye.